Hey YouTube, Scott here, talking about the movie Winchester. Winchester's a movie I was originally quite excited for. I had it in my most anticipated of 2018 list. Then reviews started coming out, and that got me pretty worried because the reviews I also saw like in the single digits on Rotten Tomatoes. They're not good. I'm in the middle of that. After I saw the movie, movie's not terrible. It's not really good either. I would say it's pretty mediocre and kind of meh. But I've seen way worse. It's not that bad, and it's not really good either. But Winchester is starring Helen Mirren, Jason Clarke, and Sarah Snook. Helen Mirren plays Sarah Winchester, who's the widow to the inventor of the Winchester rifle, a big rifle, I guess. And after he dies, she builds a mansion and is like constantly expanding. So he's under construction. She is constantly adding new rooms to it and taking them away and just adding new stuff to it. It's supposedly haunted, and I think the concept's really cool. I still think that the Winchester Mansion is a real place that you can visit in California. I would like to do that someday. The movie was not very good, but the movie, I didn't know about this place beforehand, but the movie has informed me about this place. I would definitely like to visit this place and see it. It is a tourist attraction that people can visit now. So anyway, she believes the place is haunted by the victims of the gun. Yeah, it's a ghost story, ghost movie, haunted house movie. And honestly, it's very typical, very run of the mill. It's not terrible, but it's nothing really about it to set it above anything else. It's pretty average. The movie is very cliche, very typical. It's very predictable. I thought the story was kind of interesting, and I wasn't bored by the story, but the story wasn't very good. Yes, I've heard some people say that the movie was boring, though. I don't think that, but I can kind of see that. The scares, however, are very boring. The scares are very routine, very typical, and they become very boring. Every single one of the scares in this movie is a very orchestrated jump scare. It's very obvious, very typical. You can see them all coming, even down to the timing, which makes it not scary. It's not even really startling or surprising. It's like, I think there's like one kind of creepy thing in this movie that's not jump scare related, and that was kind of cool. But like 98% of the scares in this movie, at least, were jump scares, and they weren't even good jump scares. So honestly, as a horror movie, this movie does suck. It's pretty bad. But it's a decent time. It's decent. It's a decent watch. It's not very good. But it's not scary. Is what I'm saying. It's definitely not scary. All the scary stuff does not work. It's very predictable, very jump scary, and they're not even good ones. Yeah, I don't think the story or the characters are bad per se. But I think they're okay, and they could have been a lot better. There were a bunch of plot holes and things that you can kind of holes that you can poke through the movie. Some of which I didn't really think of during the movie, but then to kind of analyze the movie afterwards, I thought of, and there are problems. Sarah Winchester, Helen Mirren's character, I think she's kind of cool, but she is pretty simple and pretty one note and doesn't really have much to do. Sarah Snook, and she also has a little kid, I didn't mention earlier, but Sarah Snook's character and her son they're fine, but they're very pointless. You literally could take them out of the movie and it wouldn't change the story at all. Jason Clarke's character could have been done a lot better. They could have executed his character better, but he was the best done character. I think they did more to his character than anybody else. He was important, and he actually went through like a decent arc. It could have been better, but he did go through something, and there was some nice backstory and some nice development. He had decent characters, I think. I think it could have been done better, but he was alright. And I think everybody's acting was fine. I think they didn't have a very good script to work with. That's the problem. Like I said, these are great actors, and they do a good job here. They're not able to elevate or overcome the not very good script. There's not a lot of really positive to say. I kind of enjoyed the atmosphere to the movie. There was at least one creepy thing that was kind of decent. Yeah, the most positive thing I can say about the movie is that it's not that bad, and I have seen much worse. A lot of bad horror movies I've seen, the characters are very unlikable and very annoying. That's not the case here. They're just kind of bland, and they could be way better characters. But they're not bad characters. They're just kind of bland and not much to them, and they're just meh. They're not annoying. They're not unlikable or annoying in any way. They're fine. As a movie, I think this movie failed to live up to its potential. It could have been way better, but it's fine and it's okay. It's not that bad, and it's got decent performers and decent performances. But they can't overpass. They are not able to overcome this very mediocre scripting characters and terribly done jump scares. I'm gonna go C minus. I originally was thinking C, but actually it's actually gone downhill a little bit more since then for me. I'm gonna give it a C minus, and that's lucky. I did think about going like D or D range, but I'm going for C minus. Yeah, honestly I can't recommend you check it out, but if you have, let me know what you think. If you have like Movie Pass, I honestly, if I had the time, I would check out like almost everything in theaters. I mean, if you have like Movie Pass or something like that, then yeah, check it out. But anyway, if you have to pay for movies like a normal person, then I can't recommend this movie to people. On Netflix, if it comes on like Netflix streaming or something, then yeah, check it out on Netflix in a few months, or maybe Redbox. It'll be okay watch for that, but I can't recommend making a night and going out to like for $11 to see it. And yeah, let me know if you have. Let me know what you think about the movie. And if you haven't, let me know what you think about the movie anyway. Like, what are you expecting of it? Let me know anything you want in the comments down below. Click like if you like this video. Subscribe to more of my videos. Share if you want. Anything you want. Thanks for watching. Bye.